الله 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 حطيتهم بلاصه مزيانه حطيتهم بلاصه الله اكبر شفتوا المدينه الطوموبيلات ديال الناس مشاو غير هكا الناس يموتوا لداخل. إذا كيف ما تلاحظوا متابعينا الكرام في هذه اللحظات الماء كيدخل على المدينة القديمة. إذا نشوفوا
تخاف والو هاسي مولاك يا مولاك
ها انتم عباد الله هذا بالشعبة الناس غرقات وماتت. شوفوا الماء ديال الواد ها مسولين. ها انتم عباد الله محصورة بالضيوف. وعتقوا إلا كاين شي ما تعتقوا وعتقوا عباد الله.
Flash floods have killed at least 37 people in Morocco's coastal Safi region, according to state-owned television. Cars and mounds of rubbish were seen sweeping through the main port city of Safi after torrential rain hit on Sunday. Dozens of people have been receiving treatment in hospital for their injuries, say local authorities, and at least 70 homes have been inundated in the old city center. Local reports say access to and from the city is blocked on certain roads because of damage and debris. Residents on Sunday described it as a dark day, with one telling the AFP news agency he wanted to see government trucks at the scene to pump out the water. Moroccan authorities say search and rescue missions are still underway. Experts say the climate crisis is in part responsible for the extreme weather fluctuations seen in the North African state. It has suffered 7 years of drought in a row, depleting its reservoirs. Last year was officially the hottest ever on record. This latest, sudden downpour is expected to continue on Tuesday together with snowfall across the Atlas Mountains, Morocco's weather service warns. State-owned broadcaster SNRT News on Monday quoted local authorities as saying at least 14 people had received hospital treatment, including 2 in the intensive care unit, after the sudden bout of heavy rain on Sunday. Images on social media show the torrent of muddy water sweeping cars and rubbish bins from the streets in the town of Safi, located some 300 kilometers, 186 miles, south of the capital, Rabat. At least 70 homes and businesses in the historic Old City were flooded after just 1 hour of heavy rain, according to the authorities. In a statement, the Safi governorate said search and rescue operations were ongoing and necessary measures had been taken to secure the affected areas and provide support to residents. Resident Marouane Tamer, quoted by the AFP news agency, questioned why government trucks had not been dispatched to pump out the water. Damage to roads cut off traffic along several routes to and from the port city on the Atlantic coast. Casablanca-based newspaper Le Matin said Provincial Road 2300 linking Safi to Frara, a town located 20.5 kilometers, 12.7 miles, to the northeast, had been particularly affected. The newspaper said the Provincial Directorate of National Education in Safi had suspended classes in all schools on Monday. By Sunday evening, the water level had receded, leaving people to pick through a mud-sodden landscape to salvage belongings. As teams searched for other possible casualties, the Weather Service forecast more heavy rain on Tuesday across the country.
أنتم الإخوان المدينة كصبحات وأنتم الحوانت صبحوا الحوانت أنتم الكارثة الفاجعة هذه اللي كتحمل.
Morocco is experiencing heavy rain and snowfall in the Atlas Mountains, following 7 years of drought that emptied some of its main reservoirs. The country's General Directorate of Meteorology said 2024 was Morocco's hottest year on record. Heavy rain in 2021 caused the death of 24 people after there was a flood in an illegal underground textile workshop in a private house in Tanger, the state news agency reported at the time. In 2014 and 2015, torrential rains also caused widespread flooding in Morocco. Sunday's floods came shortly after a separate disaster last week, which saw 19 people killed and 16 injured by the collapse of 2 buildings in Morocco's historic city of Fez.
السيارات الاخوان مشاو الديور تخليهم الماء كارثه الان في مدينه اسفي تدخل في اسرع لانقاذ مدينه اسفي طوفان من السيول جاري في هذه الاثار يجرح مدينه اسفي اليوم